DXY is popping up. I'm good. So remember what I said. DXY pops up aggressively here. We like to see indices dump off pretty quick. Lots of sell side on ES, lots of sell side on NQ that's been building up. If you're looking at the structure wise, that would be your 940 reversal and then 950 low risk, 10 a.m. retracement. I prefer going short here with ES being weak. Why I'm dumping off, DXY is popping up. I don't like taking longs at all in this market. If we just continue to climb up, see this high, fly up more, I would just wait until 1030. But let's see. Candle buys are still staying within the breaker. Still holding this order block as well. Technically, there is a volume imbalance here, so we could pull our order block to here. Switch time frames here. Don't have any gaps. Straight into the 3-minute wick there. A tiny, tiny gap in here. But I would assume that this is efficiently filled. We may fill it with one more candle body. Oh, right in here. That's why. 5-minute BPR. Need to fill this. Extend that out. All right, so same kind of mentality, right? If we can trade through, tap on the order block on the way down. So we see CISD basically efficient delivery down here. So if we were to move, like if we had 10 a.m. news, this would be perfect. Boom, just drop it. Oh, we're tracing a parent daily range premium. Took out internal range buy side right there. Let me just send it lower. All right, I do like a little tiny scalp short. Got the internal range buy side sweep. I want to see displacement lower. Only problem is prior to 10 a.m. I just want to see it break through here. We got low resistance up. Tap into the high resistance point. I just want to see it move. At least to this low internal range. Price pretty high resistance. And then we tap into this change in state, this swing low that was broken right there. Got up into it. Filled the 5-minute gap efficiently with buying and selling. Clicked into it multiple times. Right? So couple different things in context. And then we should see hopefully displacement. And DXY is trading up still. So I feel like I would take this 9 times out of 10. Unless, of course, ICT is impacting their markets, then may see something else. London low still target. This swing low is just my current one. Let me send a screenshot really quickly to predictions chat. We just need to close below here. If we can close below, should see nice displacement. That'd be your CISD point. Nice speed lower. Right, no gaps, so kind of expected. Now we could see bounce off the wick, consequent approach from the wick, but I'm liking it. I'm liking actually further past this sell side. I think we'll slam through this all the way, probably going into low of the day around 10:30, but just a nice scalp. See the nice large displacement candle, right? Already at the 20 points, basically. Can trim stop. Feel comfortable trim stop there. Bouncing off the wick, like we said we would, right? But minimum's already hit, right? So if you want to take 20 points, that's perfectly fine. I'm just a little greedy today. I want to see that low swept. Now, preferably, we do want to see a breakaway gap form, or at least immediate rebalance. So preferably this is left open. I don't know if you may wick into it one time, but we're below old selling here, below old selling here. Send that out. You don't want to see a candle body placed above it. So if anything, bounce off the wick. If we can just get a nice one pop through and then maybe retrace back up into the gap, that's fine. If we bounce again here, I'm just going to close it off for 20. Nope, we'll see it. Oh, come on. And maybe. Here's your breakaway gap. Now I want to see to hold this. We trade through, of course. So what? Within half a point of the take profit, and we get stopped out. It is what it is. Still profit. Profit is profit, right? By what, like 4 points? I mean, we'll screenshot it. I'll send it to futures trades. I mean, if you took the 20, so this is why someone just asked yesterday, do you just take 20 points? You know, if you have a negative R, this is why. 20 points is typically the minimum on NQ. 5 points is the minimum on ES. That price has to move towards target. You can see multiple times we were up given that 20-point range after we were right. It's just frustrating, right? Because you're right on the analysis. We got everything lining up there. And then obviously, see how the breakaway now is traded all the way through. You don't want to be in that position anymore. So stop management, I think, is fine. Perfectly fine there. Hey, we didn't even wick into it yet. If we just took out that low, that would have been inside the 4-hour gap too. Whatever. It is what it is. We're not going to pout over it. But now you can see I am very happy with that stop management though. Move lower, got the 20 points, drive to break even, and then we get within a half point, so tripping to the breakaway is fine. You can see we're not really the breakaway gaps when they're formed. So I wanted to see this breakaway gap form first of all because we had a consolidation range and we're leaving a higher time frame, the 5-minute gap. Okay, so the 1 minute should produce some sort of breakaway gap on the way down. I guess you could use this as a breakaway gap too, an implied fair value gap in here, but you just want to see a clean one. So this breakaway gap here, you can see we were respecting at the first point, like formed it, held it, held it, held it. I just wanted to see a dump. But also breakaway gaps don't typically create a lot of resistance as they're traded through. So you want to see them left open, reach the draw on liquidity, and then when they are traded back through, stuff like this will happen where it's just very quick price action. You can see if we left the stop all the way up here, right, we would have been sure stopped out and prices were turning all the way to premium.